Apologies again for moving this forward, but because there are people in Ireland and one of the guys from the conference today, so this thing. So this system is so about controlling multi-site resource allocation. So we're going to show in a second, but we basically coordinate the wireless spectrum allocation together with the optical fiber allocation. Okay, so what is, first I just want to describe a use case, which is an example of how this could become of benefit today even, but even more in the future. So I think the best way is that, imagine that you have a large UK type of operator, so it could be a private operator, and Bristol, which is in the UK again. So he already provides connectivity for a large augmented reality company on the provider, which is called ARFlix, in the UK, and that works fine. Now, this company, Airflix, also wants to start getting access to the Irish market. Okay? But they cannot do it just by normal broadband because the quality of service there cannot really be controlled well. So what he does is that he knows that Trinity College Dublin has a license for a spectrum license, the 5G type of license. But he now wants to control the quality of service across the licenses. Now, rather than do it in a static way, he wants to do it in a way where he really likes, he only pays for the capacity that he uses. So he doesn't want just to take, a contract for 1 year, whether people are using it or not, but he wants to dynamically use the spectrum and the bandwidth, the front haul or backward bandwidth that is required. So this is the use case. Now, the key here is that it really requires a guaranteed service that it can be controlled from the application. Otherwise, it will be very much. Now, okay, so this is the use case. So what features are we using, are we showcasing in this specific demo? So from the wireless side, we have bandwidth allocation, but also interference mitigation because we have two cells, and we control the spectrum used by each cell depending on the requirement, and we try to avoid interference. From the optical point of view, we have a path configuration and the lamp wavelength allocation that happens on the receive side. We also have used the open flows to control the packet level. So here we have capacity allocation and packet configuration, but also monitoring, because we'll see that the decision on whether to allocate more bandwidth is based on the type of monitoring that we have. It's an inter-testbed type of demonstration because it's carried out between University of Bristol and Trinity College Dublin. And in terms of control framework, we use Alpha, which is the orchestration that allows to control both testbeds dynamically and O2 speed. Okay, so just a quick look at the topology of the setup. So we have an optical core network which connects the source servers all the way towards the College side. So let's say the source starts from here, goes to there. Here we show the layer 2 path, but there's also a wavelength path shown here. So when we both create the wavelength path and the layer 2 path. From here is the exit point where data goes from Bristol down to Trinity College. Sorry, this way. You can see that. And in Trinity College side, we have the two base stations. So they are front mode type, CPRI 8 type of split. So we have we use the USRPs here as the radio front end, and then we use the PDUs here. And also as we use laptops with other USRP ports they use us to and the backhaul is done through this passive optical network, which is built on hardware. So this is the hardware we have. Then more on the software layer, what we have is that we have the Arduino, which is the orchestrator that controls basically it interacts with the application, and is the main brain around the capacity that is required. Because in fact, it's up to Bristol, because Bristol will be paying for the capacity here. It's up to them to decide how much capacity they want to invest on. Then on the other side, from the Trinity College, then we have a controller. So the controller really sends the commands to the VP2s and to the PON to allocate the bandwidth, but it saves the higher level. The higher level command comes from the Arduino orchestrator. So there's an orchestrator here, and we will have the controller then for the setting up the physical part, and the same way we have our own controller to set up the physical part. Okay. So before we go into the real demo, I just show what to expect to see from the results. So this is just the same slides as before, but now I'm going to do some results that we show live in the demo. So the idea, we show basically the operation. Okay. So how will this happen? So we told, and so here are just the numbers of showing where things happen, and here is also a timing. So this shows the timing of the events, and here's the description of the event. So first of all, it starts by the UE number 1 that starts requiring an application, IoT data from an application coming from the service provider that we mentioned. At point 2, we have the orchestrator that detects that there is a UE here in Dublin that is requiring more capacity from an application. And so the orchestrator here now starts instructing at point 3 the controller in Trinity College to increase the capacity. As well, at the same time, we would also start asking for more capacity from the business side. At point 4, then, we have the controller in Trinity College. From our side, starts to instruct the baseband units that they need to change the capacity, so it changes the number of PLDS, which is the capacity allocation. And then at the same time, in Trinity College, you can see here, in college at the same time, it also confuse the overflow parts so that you can have, at the same time, you can have more capacity from the overflow side. Now, these are just the timing. You can see basically how the things happen, and you can see that things happen pretty quickly. Okay? So within 50 to 100 milliseconds, all the fixed network infrastructure is completely reconfigured. And we'll see that the time it takes actually a little bit longer is to reconfigure the wireless. And this is, after I show the demo, I also want to come back to what are the impact of this demo. And then I'm going to explain a little bit more about this, what we find out. Okay. So, but this is what you expect to find, and I'm going to explain now the different graphs that we show up. So this is the demo setup at Trinity College in Dublin. And so there is a one-to-one correlation between these. So in terms of both the radio front end from the UEs, which has the user equipment, and the base station, the BDU, you will find the USFP boards. They have a complete different types, but the radio front end are all these one USFPs. Then you will see that the USFPs, they connect to the PON, they connect FPGA as a front-haul system. And then from that PON, which are here, we go into the open flow switch, and then from there we go into the BDUs. Okay, so this is the, I know it doesn't make out, it's hard to see here, but that's why we are also having the short exactly the correlation. Okay, so now with Frank is going to show, Frank is operating from Trinity College at the moment. So next part.
What is BDU?
1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
So multiplex to the switch. Okay, so this again, static. So this again is static, but I want to show this because once we go live, we should start type of windows. So I'm just going to tell you in advance a little bit what I mean. So these are B 1 and 2, UE 1 and 2. So here, you don't have to pay attention at these windows. They will be chunking sometimes, I will point to them. But they basically tell how the bits are being reconfigured in terms of capacity. Here, more interesting, we have the plots. Okay? So this plot is the BDU1 spectrum, current spectrum analysis, and we show how the spectrum will change depending on environments. And here is the second set. Now, in this case, we assume that the user that requires the high quality service is located in cell 1. And the idea is that we want to reduce interference across the two cells. And this has higher priority. So whenever this needs more capacity, it will increase, and at the same time, this one will increase so that they will not interfere with each other. And we assume these are like very separate users. Okay? So the capacity that is not used here, the wireless side can do this part. But that's the interesting thing is that the same thing, because those share also the same backhaul network, as we use more capacity here, we allocate more backhaul capacity also to the base station. So that's the synergy in the wireless spectrum and going from one to the other. So this will be the application. So here will be the traffic that is required by the UE and how that changes as it goes up and down. And again, to simulate a high dynamic environment, from the Bristol side, you'll see that the traffic generated because as a sinusoid, so it starts going up and then it starts going down, so you can see what phase of increase and decrease of capacity. So, but this is the traffic from the application side. well, this is the traffic at the frontal interface. And again, the idea is this, right? That as once you need more capacity, wireless capacity here, you also need to use more samples per second, so the frontal capacity is reduced around. Okay, so I think we're now ready to go to show the live demo. So on this side, we're going to show the Trinity College part, which is again, and this is the Bristol side. So we'll start by Bristol starting the application. You see now they're going to start wavelength and as well as the open flow layer 2 part. That's the now, and there's a rule behind it at the control. And here, this is the normal shot. So here you see that traffic starts going up. Okay. Now this is going to be picked up by and this is live spectrum that is being used. You can see now there is capacity allocated. The application, the user application starts getting some traffic, and we also see the view. Now, because the traffic has ramped up already, or we already triggered the transition to the higher capacity. We just started a little bit with this capacity, and now we're starting with the higher capacity. Because the traffic, again, the traffic here is increasing continuously. So this already triggered a transition to the second higher capacity, which you can actually see here. You went from 25 to 75 kbps. And at the same time, you see that we are reducing here. Okay? So as we increase the traffic here, we also reduce the traffic here. Now you will notice that there is a gap between this, and I'm going to discuss this as soon as we finish the demo. But that's a very interesting thing that we'll find out about the issue with PON standards. But again, you can see that as we need more capacity, here this is increased. Here is decreased, and also the capacity of the PON is increased towards this double station. Okay. The traffic is still increasing, and as it does that. So we went from 25 PRBs to 75 on this side, and we increased from 50 at the beginning to 50. Less than amplitude. Now we can also start seeing that the traffic on the sinusoid here will start decreasing the traffic. And we will see that as we decrease the traffic, the Arduino will detect this decrease, and now we'll try to save basically the capacity that it's asking. Because there's use cases that Bristol is going to pay for this capacity dynamically. So when it doesn't need it, you prefer to release it. And it makes sense because then other users in the college can start using more capacity on this side. You can see here this spectrum shows the two parts. So this part here will be this part, and we'll make sure that they don't interfere. So again, now you can see that as the traffic starts going down, there is a reconfiguration of the base station and of the UE, and here basically we start reducing the PRBs on this side to save capacity, and on the other side, this part now increases its capacity. And this basically demo will is built up so that it keeps going forever. So this is the main use case, and again, I think the interesting thing there are a couple of interesting things. Now, before we showed this demo before, but before we were only showing that we can save passive optical network capacity by reducing the wireless capacity as needed. Okay? But now, this is now more interesting because now it's really about the wireless spectrum coordination with the optical spectrum. And then because the same passive optical network is feeding both the station and this assured network, it makes a lot of sense that if this base station uses less traffic, then this also is backhaul traffic should be allocated should be less. So there is a saving from both sides. Okay, so and this pretty much is the main thing of the demo. Just I want to go back here for a second now to my last slide. Short transition to getting there. Which is, I want to summarize a little bit what we need is the name of the company. Okay. So, what's the takeaway message of this? So, we have demonstrated the use case for a next generation network of operators. So, we're looking also at more dynamic type of operators that I think with 5G and beyond, they will come up more and more. They already have something like that. They become more and more dynamic. And what we really want to show is how the synergetic coordination of optical and wireless sources, so orchestrating both of them, can actually boost the statistical multiplexing that's already there. Because especially with normal front haul, the statistical multiplexing doesn't really work because front haul tends to have a fixed rate independently of how much traffic we produce. That's one of the main issues with front haul. But by changing, this is one of our idea that we have, by changing the bandwidth dynamically, because now we have an STM controller that can check the bandwidth, we can actually reinstate as this level checks. Now, the interesting thing is the lesson we learned. Okay? Because, I mean, the main thing that I was mentioning before is that it takes quite some time to pass from that. And then you can imagine the service stops there. So, obviously, you know, you would, if the service has to go like that, you would not be able to do it. It wouldn't make sense. But, for example, in the previous demo, this was that we showed last year, it was much shorter because we modified the physical layer in order to make this as fast as possible. Now, in this operation, we have more than the physical layer, we have the full map. So this is the full base station with an BBC perspective. But of course, you know, we couldn't just start modifying the entire base station. There was outside the space. But the interesting thing is that now we really understood what are the issues of this dynamic. Okay? For example, a change of bandwidth, if you want now that we use both the physical layer and the mark layer and so on, it requires a reboot of the DB. But last year we didn't reboot the DB, we just sent common and we working on mark layer. An interesting thing, the resynchronization of the UE can take up to 10 seconds. Actually, the base station, you know, the reboot can be done within 3, 4, 5 seconds, and now the UE is the one that takes a little bit longer. Okay? So these are all issues that I think the standards will have to address if you want to do this dynamically. And even better, like if at the moment we not really change the center frequency of that, but if you really want to save all the space, then you have to also move the center frequency. And if you do that now, the UE just goes crazy. Okay? So it doesn't, you really have to do another scan, so it's really not feasible. And I think these are really things that are missing in the standards. And I think, you know, I think this experiment was very interesting because we always assumed we would change the bandwidth very dynamically, and then once you go there, you cannot do it. So, by the way, this was the base station are based on SRS LTE, which is an open source standard combined LTE. And SRS is a startup that was a spin-off from Trinity College. So we collaborate with the people. And in fact, a lot of people who work in football, at least 2 or 3 are now moved to this startup. And the interesting thing is that we can really cooperate and say, no, we see that we actually are seeing these issues. Do you guys think of improving that, or because they can contribute to some of the standards? Do you think you're going to bring some of the standards? And yeah, I mean, this is really what see just some publication. So we submitted an equal demo this year, and this accepted. We're actually going to show this as a demo. And then we have this publication on OEC and so this basically kind of shows the demo, and I think if you have questions or not.
Just reinforce one thing that you said that's interesting that I didn't say. So people like Pedro Flores was one of the postdocs in the beginning of football. He has now been hired actually by SRS-LTE. So the SRS-LTE is this startup that they're very successful at the moment. They're offering open source LTE, and then they make money off of services essentially. But they are starting to take our people that we train, because I think that's like a key thing for their success is to get people who actually know what they're doing in the area of recruitable radio. That's actually difficult to find. So that's another benefit. Just seeing those problems. I don't want to use the word lost, but we lost some people to them. It's actually part of our life.
This link is from
I think this is just for them to track the information around it. So between these two and then keep sending message or make sure that nothing, no connection gets stopped.
So those gaps will appear in the object settings due to this
Yes. So we need to reboot because now we are both a physical layer and a Mac layer. We need to reboot. Now we needed to do that also last year, but then last year we decided we're going to spend some amount of time in changing the physical layers so that we don't need to do it anymore. And the other thing is that we should do that also for the Mac layer. But I mean, I think there's nothing physical that blocks this much faster. Just the implementation of one has ever thought about that during the, and also, you know, the scanning of the UVs. You know, the idea is that if you know it's dynamic, you're gonna tell the UV in advance. You know, move to this frequency. But again, you know, it's because this is standard compliant. It's not just how it is proposed. It's a lot of work to actually change some of them.
So, you have your own SDN orchestrator, if I understood?
Yeah, so Abno is, you want to show the orchestrator picture of the orchestrator?
What picture of the SDN?
So Abno is actually, this was is an open source orchestrator. It was built by, Reza doesn't plan all the work. So it was built by Telefonica. And so I mean, it's on the, it's one of the ORTF from IETF. So it's been described there by not just by Telefonica, but a number of partners. And then Telefonica has implemented also an open source version.
So what we did, we got extended it to work with the version that Telefonica has, doesn't work with the wireless and doesn't work with the more modern optical network. It was 2 years ago. So now what it does, it works with the software-defined optical network, which is more flexible than LTE, if you like, is the equivalent of LTE in wireless, and then also we have extended to be able to communicate with the software-defined radio controller of Trinity on top of the LTE.
So this is something that I don't fully understand. Exactly that. What it means that you know, it doesn't work with optical, it doesn't work with wireless, and it's essentially how do you do SDN over optical or wireless?
So I think I'm going to give a high-level view. So I mean, what happens is that.
So it's some parameters that it doesn't deal with.
I mean, this was not built to understand a use case where you might have an LTE base station that you want to use. I think the Abno was really built for a core optical transmission network. Reza, you can correct me. But this was built by Telefonica for their main core optical transmission network. So you know, in order for us to adapt it, I mean, I think it's been an adaptation. You know, there's not major changes in the structure of Abno. We just included some features that otherwise would not be there.
And there are other orchestrators, right?
Yeah.
SDN orchestrators.
Yes.
So why this and not something else?
As far as I know, sorry to say, as far as I know, there is no open source orchestrator that can handle optical packet and wireless at the moment, in Europe at least. There is no open source orchestrator that can deal with these three technologies. And this is the first time we have shown that it's possible with single orchestrator control these three technologies.
Okay.
How you can change, you define the trigger to change the...
So, the interesting thing is that now, because this kind of virtualization, right? So it's as if Bristol had created a virtual slice that goes from their network into our passive optical network and here. So the interesting thing is that because it's a slice, the traffic is originated, is requested by the UE, now it's originated there. So it's like there is a continuous flow going from one side to the other. So now Bristol can actually control that flows because it knows who is going to. So it's exactly that flow is going to a UE that is connected to the specific server. So we control that, and depending on how the traffic goes up and down, it will reconfigure. We will send a message to us, Trinity College, I need this capacity, please configure. And then Trinity College goes into the details of configuring the PON side or the configuring the views.
What traffic goes up and down?
It's you mean in terms of it's a generation, it's a traffic generation.
It's okay.
So it's basically you see this and see here the thing we saw before.
So it's the application traffic.
It's application traffic. Yeah.
So how often or when do you think that we will need reconfiguration?
I mean, this obviously, so this is highly dynamic. It's made on purpose to show as many configurations as we could. Okay, this is a very short time. I mean, to me, as I said before, you know, if you have an application like the current Netflix, There's no need to do that.
Mhm.
Okay? Just it works.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is when you start looking at augmented reality, things that would really suffer, and you cannot so especially with augmented reality, you cannot stream at once. Those things are happening at the same time. So then it's really where the jitter and the latency is going to interrupt your service potentially, and that's where you really want to make sure that you follow that. And again, it could be that we show the dynamic. Okay, you could think that the service is static. Okay, once it's started, that's the same, right? But you can have 5 different types of service, and these 5 different services might require different capacity. So the idea is that you start the second service, and this is configured to 15 megahertz, and it says there until the last service. It could be 5 megahertz in between. Another service comes out, and you configure this for a different one. That might be more
Just
realistic.
add to Marco's, one of the showcase that we showed here, normally when the bandwidth from the wireless goes up, the optical network is static, so they over-provision it at the beginning, so to cover that. With this setup, optical network dynamically increase and decrease the bandwidth depending on what comes from the wireless, so it doesn't need for over-provisioning that.
But isn't the optical, infinite bandwidth, low cost,
No, it's not.
compared to wireless?
I don't know. I mean, so that's the example I always do is this. So if you have a base station every kilometer, then you just stick an optical fiber to it, and you're happy with that. Okay. That base station serves, I'm not a wireless person, but it may serve 30 people at the same time, but statistically multiplexing, it serves maybe 5,000 users. Okay. So imagine the revenue. It's a 5,000 user revenue because now we have flat rates. If you go into densification, okay, you get there to the place that the base station covers 10 users. Okay? If you try to put a fiber to each of these places, the optical network is going to be much higher cost than your wireless network. Okay? Because you're really building a very capillary network just with the base station.
The main cost is putting it there, it's not running it.
Well, it depends.
If you put the fiber
So
there.
the problem is this, okay? How likely is that, especially today with the new operator, how likely is the same operator is going to put fiber? It's not. He's going to lease fiber. And fiber leasing costs it can be quite high. I mean, we did some things in the college. You could easily pay 5 to 10,000 a year for just leasing fiber. Okay? And base station probably costs the same, even less. You can think.
There is other dimension as well. I mean, you are looking at the LTE, which is compared to optics, relatively low bandwidth compared to optics. But if you look at the 5G that coming with the millimeter wave and so on, they inject each user hopefully by 2021 gig or even higher to that. Then if you go to that densification, the fiber has to be managed well, otherwise you
Fiber goes up as well.
No,
They're doing things.
we almost have reached the theoretical limit of the feeding the fiber.
If you put more
I think
bandwidth.
one big issue when the people start putting out front haul, because that made a massive jump. It's not about technology, it's about taking a box and breaking it down. And just an operation made a massive jump, which is not related to increase of traffic. It's just an operation that doesn't increase the traffic. So that is a very big part. And so I think that's the main thing. And I mean, this is very important because today operators are very static. Okay? And the idea is that the distance is not in place, the standards are not in place, so you have to be static. And every time you need this type of service, it is very hard to scale it. Right? Because you're overprovisioning massively, you do things every year, so you cannot scale them. But the hope is that with this start trying them out. And trying them out will be important because otherwise you never understand these issues and you never solve it. But trying them out, I think it can change that a lot. And that, the augmented reality things really happen. It might not happen for users like us today, because completely going to be in the industry 4.0, I guess. But they will, with time, they will go into the residential market.
I think one final question for you. What do you do with those observations? What's the next step?
The next step?
Who do you talk to?
The first people we always talk to is the SRS, because I think it's about developing the software, for example, that allows you to make this transition much more smooth. And I think this is one of the main things. On the other side, we're done.
So it's a matter of implementation only, or only standards, or as well standards?
I think it would be a mix. I think it's a mix of the two. I'm not sure whether the standard goes into so much details. But you know, you could have an SLS to still start a compliant that just allows this to be much quicker. It doesn't have to be on some compliant. And I think that's where also they could differentiate the product, because the standards tend to be quite general. There are things that you have to do. It doesn't say what you could do more or what you have to do. So I think for that, for example, this was the easiest thing that we can do is that.
This question. Does someone have, imagine from a point of view of experimenter, using football infrastructure, are they able to replicate this scenario or part of this scenario?
I think so. I mean, you can see that, I mean, the only reason now we have people in Bristol and in Trinity, it's only because it's a very short window here. So, you know, you can't have time, okay, so this is not working, let me log in and so on. But really, the only thing that this payment is already low value. Okay? So the only thing that Rafael from Bristol and Frank from Trinity were doing is stuff, which we could have done remotely. Okay? But, you know, for the, obviously for a review, you know, we can't allow anything to just not happen at the moment. Okay? So that's why anything happens, they can restart it from a remote. So. But, you know, pretty much we could log in and stuff.
Without the help of any human.
Yeah, I mean, I could log in the same terminals that Frank is using at the moment, or Rafael, and I can start sending them. Obviously, it takes months of preparation to have the scripts run, but you know, we could do it from here.
Let's. Well, your focus on speaker detect that the capacity is increasing. So it instructs the optical line to increase the capacity. And every time it happens, it will do the same thing.
Well, you see, because it's a demonstration, which you know, we want to show get as much things as we can for the demonstration. You know, if it was you know, really when a real operator is going to check how much bandwidth is left over on this channel, and you know, then makes a decision: is it just an open flow layer 2 connection that I'm going to set up, or do I need that more capacity? So obviously, you're going to make the decision. Now we just want to show that we can do both.
I mean, one of the objectives is that hopefully somebody, a researcher, use this to develop a new optimization algorithm to do this automatically. I mean, in Bristol, one of the researchers is trying to work out how we can use an AI algorithm based on some training to predict this and control it. So these things, I mean, happens later on. But just at the moment is the experimental facility. If then it is up to researchers to develop an optimization algorithm.
And I mean, you can think, I mean, at the moment our monitoring is quite simple, okay? Because we monitor the traffic going in. But monitoring is becoming a very important part. So you will start monitoring what is the jitter, which is the interference, and then you could really make things even better.
Because in practical, it's more, I think, you provide a lot of capacity and control by policy or something else that you need to restart.
Yeah, but I don't think that's much different from. I mean, as I said, if there, if it was in normal operation, if there was already a web channel between this server and this server, we would not create another one. We would just have see how much there's a 10 gigabit channel. We say 3 gigabit are used for this service, and then have an open flow channel, as we have 2 virtual channel. We wouldn't operate another web for sure. This is just to show that it's possible and it's in a very short time because we start to experiment. But yeah, obviously this is a real operator more efficient.
Frank and Rafael, thank you very much. You guys are free to go.
You can go to the airport.
We are Brazilian punctuality, exactly on time.